Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody is doing good. Yesterday we started with income and expenditure, receipts and payments of NPO. Yes, we discussed what are all the different items that comes under this chapter. We'll continue the chapter for today. I'll hold on for a minute. Okay, let's start. Examples we will see. Treatment of subscription. I have already shown this adjustment. Now your institute is giving a problem for you to solve. So subscription received during the year is 1,50,000. Okay. So how much is received actually? Received is 1,50,000. Outstanding subscription opening balance was 5,000 and closing balance is 8,000. So if you open outstanding subscription account to balance brought down. Asset account outstanding subscription account andre we have to receive the money. Outstanding subscription means what? We have to collect the money. That means it is an asset for us. It is just like debtors, correct? But here debtors will not come because they are not our customers. Clear? Yes? Okay. So to balance brought down is how much? 8,000. Sorry, 5,000. My mistake. 5,000. Yes, and by balance carried down is how much? 8,000. Is 8,000. Yes. Excuse me for a moment. I'm really sorry. Yeah. Yes. Now, here it is total 8,000. Here it is 5,000. So here also it should be 8,000. Correct or no? So another 3,000 has been added to receivable. So this is current year subscription. So that means what? That means opening subscription only has not been paid. And we have fresh receivable of 3,000. Sorry, just hold on for a minute. Okay. Sorry, yeah. We have not received the opening subscription itself of 5,000, but our closing subscription is becoming 8,000. See, sir, our opening subscription was 5,000 and our closing subscription is 8,000. That means what? Current year subscription of 3,000 is also need to be received. That means opening subscription is not received at all. Yes, apart from opening subscription not received, current year another 3,000 rupees which was to be received for the current year, that is also not received. So total 8,000 is receivable. That means opening subscription we have not got any money. We have not got any money. Okay. Next, subscription received in advance. Opening was 3,000. So if opening whichever we have received will become our income for the current year, correct or no? Last year advance idre ee varshಕ್ಕೆ income, correct? If last year it is an advance, then it is income for the current year. Advance of last year is how much? 3,000. Yes, yes sir. Minus, out of this 1,50,000 there is something which has been received as advance for the next year. How much is that? 2,000 is received as advance of next year. That has to be taken out. So advance of next year. Yes. Then what else? So do this net. 1,53,000 minus 2. 1,51,000 plus see here, this subscription is not yet received. It is not yet received. It is still receivable. So this 3,000 would have not come here, correct? That also needs to be added. Subscription to be received for current year 3,000. So total 1,54,000. See, if you have not understood, I will tell you what we are actually trying to calculate. We are trying to calculate subscription income. What income? Subscription income. Okay. Now, what is the subscription we have received? Subscription we have received is equal to 1,50,000. The question is, whatever subscription we have received of 1,50,000, it may not be income. It may not fully be income. It is not fully the income. Understanding? Some of it might be advance for next year. Some of it might be received of last year. Some things would have been received from last year. So what I will do is, first let's adjust the outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription. Now, outstanding subscription, let's assume like this. For your better understanding, I will use this method so that you understand better. Outstanding subscription, let's assume this. What was the opening outstanding subscription? 5,000 rupees. What was the opening outstanding subscription? 5,000 rupees. Let's assume that it has been paid. Let's assume that it has been received by us. 5,000 opening outstanding subscription, whatever was there. Outstanding means receivable. Hello, don't get confused. Outstanding subscription is nothing but subscription receivable. So let's assume this subscription receivable, whatever opening balance was there, 5,000, it has been received. 5,000 has been received. It has to be reduced. Why it has to be reduced? Because we are trying to calculate subscription income of current year. So out of this 1,50,000, 5,000 belongs to previous year. So it should not come in your current year calculation. Correct or no? It should not come in our current year calculation. Out of this 1,50,000, 5,000 belongs to previous year. So we need to take that out. See, we have received 1,50,000 in cash, but out of that 5,000 belongs to last year. So that should not be counted as current year subscription income. So that is why we will reduce it. Okay. Yes, sir. Add closing subscription balance. Closing subscription receivable balance. 8,000. Sir, why we are adding it, sir? See, closing subscription of 8,000 rupees That income belongs to which year? Sir, income belongs to current year. That 8,000 rupees income belongs to current year. But the thing is, income has not been collected yet. It is receivable. The income has not been collected yet. It is receivable for us. But is it not income of us? Current year only? Yes, it is income for the current year. But this 8,000 is there, no? This 8,000 is not yet coming in this. Why? Because whatever 1,50,000 is there, no? This is the amount already collected. But this amount is not yet collected. This amount is not yet collected. So this 8,000 will not come in 1,50,000. But this 8,000 is also income for the current year. Correct or no? Yes. That is why we will add it to our subscription received amount. Understanding? Yes? Okay. Next. Advance. Add opening advance. Sir, why we are adding opening advance, sir? Because it was advance for last year. It was advance for last year. That means advance was received in the last year. But that in the last year it is called as advance because that amount was not income in the last year. But that amount is income in the current year. Hey, advance means what? I am receiving the subscription money for next year. That is why it is not income in the last year, but that becomes income in the current year. I am paying the subscription money in advance. Suppose, for example, first year subscription is 1,000. What I did is I paid 2,000. 1,000 is for first year, 1,000 is for second year. So, in the first year, how much is actually income? Only 1,000 rupees is the income. So the remaining 1,000 rupees becomes what? The remaining 1,000 becomes our advance for that year. But when you go to second year, whatever advance was sitting in the first year, no, that becomes income in the second year. Correct or no? Why? Because that advance was income in the second year. Why it was shown as advance in the first year? Because it was not income for first year. It was income of second year. So that is why in first year what we did, we showed it as advance. But in second year, we'll bring it to income. Clear? So this opening advance will become income in the current year. So opening advance is how much? 3,000. So that is our current year income. Yes? See, that has not been received in 1,50,000. Why? Because it was already received in the previous year. But is it our current year income? Yes. What we are trying to do? We are trying to calculate current year income from all the given figures. Clear? Okay. Next, closing advance. See, again, how much? 2,000. See, this 2,000 is there, no? This 2,000 is already included in this 1,50,000. This 2,000 is already included in this 1,50,000. But this 2,000 is our income? No, it is not our income. Why? Because it is an advance for the current year. It becomes income in the next year. It becomes income in the next year, not in the current year. So, because it becomes income in the next year, we have to reduce this 2,000 from 1,50,000. Understanding? We have to reduce this 2,000 from 1,50,000 because this 2,000 is included in this 1,50,000. What is 1,50,000? Total amount collected. So this 2,000 is also collected in 1,50,000. Correct or no? But is that our income? No. That is why we will reduce this 2,000 because it is not an income of the current year. So find the answer. 1,50,000 minus 5,000 plus 8,000 will give you 1,53,000 plus 3,000 minus 2,000 will give you 1,54,000. This is the answer. See, sir, the thing is, they have not directly given you subscription income. What they have given instead, they have given how much subscription has been received. The subscription which we have received, no, it can contain last year outstanding subscription received in the current year. It can contain advance subscription for next year. Correct or no? Yes. So, from this figure, how to calculate the subscription income? What we need to do? We have to do the reverse calculation. Whatever subscription which belongs to last year has been received in the current year, that will not come in the current year income. That is why we minused it. And whatever subscription receivable is there, which is not received, which is not included here, needs to be added. That is why we are adding it. Then advance, opening advance will become current year income. That is why we are adding it. And closing advance is not our current year income. That is why we are reducing it. So this is how you arrive at your balance. Clear? See, if they would have given directly what is, if the income is 1,54,000, we could have taken directly, but instead they don't give you income directly. What they will give you, they will tell you this is the amount which we have received, but out of that, opening balance is this much, receivable, closing balance is this much, advance is this much, opening advance is this much, closing advance is this much. Now we have to do the reverse calculation and find out how much is income. See, in other words, I will tell you, this 1,50,000, 54,000 is current year income. Out of this 1,54,000, 8,000 is receivable yet. It is receivable, not yet received. Clear? Plus, this 1,54,000 also has 3,000 rupees advance, which was received in the last year. Received in the last year. That becomes income in the current year. You're understanding? That is why from this we are adding this, and we are subtracting this and this, because this whatever amount we have received in the current year is the income of last year, and this 2,000 which has been received in the current year is income of the next year. Clear? Hold on for a second, guys. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Next, this 1,54,000 will be shown in income and expenditure account. This 2,000 will go to balance sheet. This will go to balance sheet. Treatment of life membership fee. ABC Cultural Club received 40,000 from membership fees during the life membership fees during the year. What will you do? I told you membership fee will be two types. One is yearly, one is lifetime. Lifetime will go to capital. Sorry, not capital. Will go to balance sheet. Will go to balance sheet under liabilities account shown as lifetime membership fund account, whereas yearly will go to income and expenditure account. One second, guys, please excuse me, I'm really sorry. Okay, sorry guys. Treatment of entrance fee. Entrance fee received during the year 12,000 will be considered in income and expenditure. Second thing is treated as capital receipt. Entrance fee of 12,000 will be added to capital fund. See, what they are trying to say is this entrance fee of 12,000 is there, no? This treatment of entrance fee is there, no? This can be treated as revenue receipt. If it is treated as revenue receipt, it will be transferred to income and expenditure account. If it is treated as capital receipt, it will be added to capital fund of liability side of the balance sheet. Sir, what exactly need to do? Usually, the entrance fees will be treated as revenue receipt. Is treated as revenue receipt. Otherwise, your question will specifically tell you the entrance fee which we have received will be considered as capital receipt. If question is giving you like this, then please treat it as capital receipt and add it to the liability side of the balance sheet under capital fund account. Okay. Treatment of donation and legacies. This legacies, legacy is a word used where a person is not directly donating. That means he is not coming to your trust or a non-profit organization and saying, see, this is 1 lakh rupees, I am going to donate it to you. No, he will not do like that. Instead, what he will do is, there is something called as will. So what he will do is, in this will, he will write down that after my death, this much amount should go to this particular non-profit organization. If he writes like that and that fund comes to our non-profit organization, if somebody has written a will and because of that will we are receiving the money as a non-profit organization, that will be called as legacy donation. Clear? If it is general donation, it will go to income and expenditure. If it is specific donation, it will go to capital account, or it will create a fund separately under balance sheet. Any interest earned on this donation, on specific donation, will be added to the capital only. Pavilion construction cost incurred is 90,000. They are giving you how to treat this. See, general donation is how much? 50,000. This will be treated as revenue receipt and will be transferred to income and expenditure account. Specific donation is how much? 1 lakh. Capital receipt transferred to pavilion fund. Where we should show this? We'll show this under balance sheet account. We'll show this under balance sheet here. Pavilion fund account. How much? 1 lakh. Now, interest on this fund. If any interest you are receiving, that also I will add it here only. Yesterday also we have discussed this. Construction cost. So, they have constructed a pavilion for 90,000. So, here it will become asset 90,000. Yes. Out of this also we will reduce 90,000 and this 90,000 will be added to our capital account. Clear? Yesterday I have explained it to you. The same thing they are trying to explain it to you. See, earlier when we received the fund, 1 lakh rupees, it was shown in bank account and we had created a fund called as Pavilion Fund Account 1 lakh rupees. Pavilion Fund Account 1 lakh rupees. Clear? Now what happens is, when next year, when you actually construct the pavilion, I will better show it here only. So next year you have received 5,000 as income. So total 1.05 lakhs. Here also it becomes 1.05 lakhs. Why sir, here you are adding 5,000? Interest will come to bank account only, no? Yes sir. Next what happens is, out of this amount we have constructed a pavilion. For how much? For 90,000. So this 1 lakh will become 90,000. So what happens? Out of the bank we will reduce 90,000. Why? Because it is used to construct the pavilion. Now here also we will reduce 90,000 and we will move this 90,000 to our capital account. See the beauty of the balance sheet. Balance sheet will never get not tallied. It will always tally. The moment 90,000 is moved from the bank account, something else is being created. That is pavilion. The moment 90,000 is moved out of pavilion fund, some other account it is getting added to capital account. Clear? This is how you need to do. Treatment of sale of old newspaper and periodicals. Sale proceeds 3,000. It will be a revenue receipt. So it will be added to income and expenditure. Treatment of sale of old fixed assets. Old furniture book value was 10,000, sold for 2,000. This remaining 2,000 is our profit, will be taken to income and expenditure account. Clear? Treatment of government aid. If it is general government aid, it will be treated as revenue receipt. It is special aid, it will be treated as capital receipt and added to capital fund in balance sheet. Clear? Same, general donation, specific donation. Treatment of consumables, sports material. Opening stock we had 5,000, purchases 25,000, closing stock 7,000. Hello, formula discussed. Cost of goods sold. This formula can also be used for cost of materials consumed. Cost of goods sold, what is the formula? Opening stock less purchases minus closing stock. Already discussed in our previous class, sole proprietorship. The same formula is used for opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. Here we call it as cost of goods sold because we are going to sell the goods. That is why the difference will come as the goods which has been sold, the cost of that goods can be arrived using this formula. Here we are not selling the goods, rather we are using those goods for ourselves. That means we are consuming the goods. Clear? So that is why we don't use the word cost of goods sold. Instead, we use the word cost of material consumed, because we are consuming those items which we have purchased for ourselves. So opening stock 5,000, purchases is 25,000, closing stock is 7,000. That will be how much? 23,000. This is cost of material consumed. Cost of material consumed. Clear? Cost of material consumed. So this will be transferred to your income and expenditure account as a expenses. Clear? Treatment of profit and loss from trading activities. Simple, sir. Say for example, a club runs a canteen. Take the sales, reduce the purchases, reduce the wages, reduce the rent. Whatever is remaining, that is 15,000, will be transferred to income and expenditure account as a profit. Clear? Final accounts, we have already seen. What are the records maintained? Receipts, income, balance sheet. Sir, what are the accounting books maintained by them? One is cash book is maintained. Then one more is your stock register is maintained. Cash book and stock register is maintained. Using this cash book, we will prepare our income and expenditure account and our balance sheet also. So what are the two most important things that they will maintain? Cash book, stock register. Clear? They can maintain the ledgers also. They will maintain the ledgers also. But these are the two most primary things. Apart from this, rest everything is as usual. They can maintain ledgers. They can maintain journals. Yes. Okay. Receipts and payments account is nothing but cash book. Appa. I have told you cash book acts as journal also, as ledger also, as receipts and payments also. Receipts and payments also. Clear? So features of the cash book is nothing but it contains all cash and bank transaction. It will have opening balance of cash and bank. All cash receipts, capital, revenue during the period are debited to it. See, in cash book, there is no categorization between revenue receipts, capital receipt, revenue payment, capital payment, nothing. All the receipts will be recorded. All the payment will be recorded. That is what they are trying to tell here. Okay. All cash payment, both capital and revenue will be recorded. While recording the cash book, bank transaction, all entries are made on cash basis. It is summary of cash book. See, receipts and payment is nothing but summary of cash book. Clear? See, what happens in your cash book is 1st April, to balance brought down. Correct? Say for example, 10,000. Then on 3rd May, you paid for newspaper, say 100 rupees. Again on 3rd June, you paid again for newspaper 100 rupees. Again on 3rd July, you paid for newspaper 100 rupees. So in your receipts and payments, what happens is, simple sir, will not show like this separately, rather it gets summarized. What will record? Newspaper 300 rupees will record. Will record it as newspaper 300. Opening cash balance is 1,000. So here in cash book, what is happening? It is getting recorded date wise. Here receipts and payment is prepared as on Allah. Usually receipts and payments is prepared for the period ending 31st March. Because it is for the period ending 31st March, all the transactions happened under same category will be clubbed. So newspaper will come as newspaper, salary payment will come as salary, like that. Okay. Actually, I'm showing on the wrong side. Here also I'm showing on the wrong side. So your payments will come here, your receipts will come here, but I'm just giving you an example. It gets clubbed, it gets summarized. Clear? Okay. So this is how your receipts and payments look like. So to balance brought down cash and bank, then all the receipts, subscription, entrance fee, donation, general donation, all these things will come here, and all the payments will come in here. The total of this minus the total of this will give you closing balance of cash and bank. These figures are balancing figures. This will be your balancing figures. Clear? Now, I'll give you an activity. Please try to solve this in your notes. Try to put RNP for this, receipts and payment account. Very simple, sir. Receipts will come on the left side, payments will come on the right side. But remember one thing, don't write repetitive things again and again. Say for example, if you are receiving money for subscription 10 times in a year, don't show subscription. One subscription you put all the total in that column. So a small activity for you. I'll give you 2 minutes. Please do it. See, it is similar to your cash book. Only thing is, in cash book, if it is coming on different dates, we record on those dates only. Here we put it in summary. One item will come only once. Okay, please quickly do it. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Yes. Shall we prepare it? I hope you have tried preparing it. Okay. Let's quickly do it. Receipts and payments. Okay. So the receipts and payments for DP Club for the year ended 31st March 2024 was as follows. Entrance fee 300. So we have received entrance fee of 300. So first we'll try to leave some space for balance. To balance brought down. Where is the balance? Here it is given. Cash in hand on April 1st was 200. Cash was how much? 200. And cash in bank on April 1st was 400. So bank was 400. Total 600. Next we'll start here. Two entrance fee. Two entrance fees. 300. Next is two membership fees. Two membership fees. 3000. Donation for club pavilion 10,000. See here, we don't have to segregate between capital receipts or revenue receipts. All the receipts has to be recorded. Only in the income and expenditure revenue receipt will go. Capital receipts will directly go to balance sheet. But in receipts and payments both will come. Why? Because receipts and payments contains both receipts as well as payments. They don't categorize between capital receipts or revenue receipt. All the receipts will come in receipts. All the payments will come in receipts and payments account. Okay. To donation pavilion, how much? 10,000. Sorry. Then to sale of food stuff, how much? 1200. Salaries and wages, it is a payment, correct? So buy salaries and wages. Now don't tell, sir, salaries and wages can also be receipt. No sir. Hello, who will pay salaries to the organization? Salary will be paid to employees, correct or not? So it is usually payment, it will never come in receipts. Use your common sense. Salaries and wages will always be expenses. Why? Because a NPO or a non-profit organization cannot receive a salary from somebody, correct or no? Only individuals can receive salary. Have you heard any company getting salary? Or you have heard company's manager or MD, CEO getting salary, correct? So by salaries and wages 1200. Okay. Then by next purchase of food stuff. Purchase of food, how much? 800. Construction of pavilion. So by construction, see here, here we are not bifurcate between capital or revenue. We are taking everything, correct or no? So by construction of pavilion 11,000. Next, by general expenses. By general expenses, how much? 600. Then next, by rent and taxes. Rent and taxes bandaga, you should be careful whether it is income or whether it is expenditure. You need to understand, because an NPO can receive rent, a temple can receive rent also, correct or no? Yesterday I gave you an example, chowtry of a temple, they get rent, correct? So careful, here we are taking it as an expenses because it is coming along with all other expenses, correct or no? Next, What is the amount? 400. Then by bank charges 160. Okay. Now you see how this receipts and payments will work. Can you find out the total, please? 600 plus 300, 900. So 3000, 3900. 3900 plus 10,000 is 13,900. 13,900, 14,900, 15,000, 15,100. Now what is the total here? 1200 plus 800 is 2000. 2000 plus 11,000 is 13,000. 13,000 plus this put together is 14,000. 14,160. So 15,100 minus 14,160 will give you how much? Can you please calculate? 940. It should be 940. So that itself will be your by balance carried down. Carry forwarded, sorry, 940. This 940 is split between cash and bank. Cash is how much? They have only given no cash 31st March it is 350. Then on 31st March bank balance is 590. Bank is 590. Total 940. Correct? This will be always your balancing figure. Only thing is in this question they have only given you figures. Even if they don't give you figures, you can always find out the closing cash balance, closing cash and bank balance. Closing cash and bank balance. Clear? All these things we have already discussed about income and expenditure account, how it works. It exactly works like P&L account. Only thing is there is nothing called as net profit or net loss. Rather, if there is income is more than your expenditure, usually it will be net profit in the business. But here it is non-profit organization. So we don't call it as net profit. We call it as surplus. We call it as surplus, or we can even call it as excess of income over expenditure. Excess of income over expenditure. Sir, if it is ulta, sir, if expenditure is more than income, then it will become excess of expenditure over income. That means expenditure is more than income, correct or no? So that is why excess of expenditure over the income. Or one more word is deficit. One more word is deficit. Clear? Balance sheet also no change, appa. Everything will remain the same. Fixed assets will be there. Your current assets will be there. Investments will be there. Everything remains the same. On liability side, there will be capital fund. Then there will be different funds. For example, pavilion fund, building fund, then your stadium fund, whatever the fund which we get to construct something. I have told you, no, the capital receipts, specific donations. What donation? Specific donations will come as a fund. Say, for example, I have specifically told this donation should be used to give the prizes, that will come under prize fund. This donation should be used to construct a building, that will come under building fund. Clear? Current liability. All these things will remain the same. Only thing that changes is your fund. Different type of fund will come depending upon what is the direction of the donation. If there is a direction to the donation, direction means what? While donating the fund, I will direct as to how this donation has to be used. If I am directing as to how this donation has to be used, it is called as specific donation. If there is no direction, then it will become general donation and it will go to receipts and payments account. Clear? Yes? Okay. From the following financial statement of a club, show the amounts of match expenses and match fund in the appropriate financial statement of the club for the year ended 31st March 2024. Match expenses paid during the year, 1,10,000. Match fund as on date is 30,000. That means this is as on opening balance. This is opening balance. Donations for match fund received during the year, 55,000. Proceeds from the sale of match tickets is 20,000. So in short, they want you to find out how much has been happened. So what was our opening balance? They want to find out what is the closing balance of that fund. Correct? So what was our opening balance? Sir, opening balance was 30,000. Very good. Opening balance was 30,000. Yes, sir. Plus, have we received additional donations? Yes, sir. We have received additional donations. Add donations received during the year. How much is the donation received? 55,000. Yes, sir, 55,000. Add any income with respect to that donation. Have we received any income with respect to that donation? Yes, we have received the match tickets, correct or no? We have received match tickets, correct? Yes, sir. So proceeds from match tickets. Hello, I have told yesterday only, any income earned out of the specific donation will also get added to the donation. Remember, bank interest. Suppose I got, yesterday I gave an example, Tirupati, I gave 10 lakh rupees to build a guest house, correct? Now I have given 10 lakh. So what Tirupati trust did, the 10 lakh they kept in FD. So whatever interest is earned on that FD of 10 lakh will again get added to the fund of 10 lakh. Similarly, whatever match proceeds tickets we are getting, it will be added to our funds. Now what is the total? 30,000 plus 55, 85 plus 20 is 1,05,000. 1,05,000. Out of this 1,05,000, we have made certain expenses. How much is that expenses? Sir, expense is 1,10,000. So we will reduce 1,05,000 out of this fund. So what is the fund balance? 0. Sir, but we have done expenditure of 1,10,000. Sir, but you are taking only 1,05,000 because I have funds of only 1,05,000. This 1,05,000 will be reduced. Out of this 1,10,000, 1,05,000 will be reduced from the fund. The remaining 5,000 will go to income and expenditure account. Will go to income and expenditure account as a expenses. Because we had fund of only 1,05,000, but our expenditure came to 1,10,000. So up to 1,05,000 you can use the fund. ದುಡ್ಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ? ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದುಡ್ಡು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1,05,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಖರ್ಚು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ? 1,10,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ 1,05,000 ಫಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಇನ್ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರ 5,000 it will go to income and expenditure as a expenses. Clear? Yes. So they have tried to identify what is the difference between receipts and payment. Here it is a real account, here it is a nominal account. You remember, P&L is a nominal account. Why? All your nominal account gets closed and transferred to P&L account. So it is also a nominal account. Structure, cash book. Structure like P&L account. Objective to present the summary of cash. Objective is to capture the movement of cash, where we have received money from, where we have paid the money. Here to ascertain the net results, that is surplus or deficit. Opening balance, cash or bank balance in the beginning of the period, there will be no opening balance. Hello, now don't tell me out of nowhere that sir P&L will also have opening balance or income and expenditure will have opening balance. Hello, no opening balance. Whatever balance is there in the P&L or your income and expenditure, it is called as, in P&L it is called as net profit, and that net profit is transferred to capital account. In case of company, it is transferred to reserves and surplus. In case of income and expenditure, the surplus is transferred to capital account. Deficit is also transferred to capital account. Capital account and the capital fund. Okay. All the sums received will be debited. All the expenses will be debited. All the sums paid out will be credited. Income will be credited. Closing balance will be carry forwarded. Closing balance will be transferred to capital fund. Non-cash items are not considered in receipts and payments. Why? Because receipts and payment andre no cash book, correct or no? No. Cash payment, cash receipts will only be accounted. Income and expenditure includes non-cash item also. Period past, present and future, it is only for current. Nature of items, capital or revenue, it is only revenue. Income and expenditure ಮತ್ತೆ profit and loss account ಮತ್ತೆ difference ಏನು? Here is to ascertain the surplus or deficit. Here it is to ascertain the profit or loss. Not for profit organization, it is for profit organization. Basis on receipts and payment account and other. Here basis on trial balance. See, I told you the most important part of NPO is to maintain cash book. Out of this cash book only you will prepare receipts and payments. Based on this receipts and payment only we will prepare income and expenditure. Clear? So in P&L is usually prepared from trading trial balance. Here it is usually prepared from RPT, receipts and payments. The balance is surplus or deficit. Here it is net profit or loss. Clear? Yes? Okay. Let's go for illustration number 1. Let's go for illustration number 1. From the following cash book entries of Shiva Entertainment Club, prepare receipts and payments account. They have asked you to prepare receipts and payments account. One second, I will open the notes here as well. Hold on, I'll open the question, please. Okay, sir. Yes, let's prepare receipts and payments. Receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 20. Have they given anything? They have not given. They have given in the below. 26. Okay. 31st March 2026. Here only they have given dates, no? Yes. Of what entity? Of Shiva Entertainment Club. First, let's group this transaction. Okay. First, let's prepare the receipt side. Okay. To balance bought down 1st April 25. How much is the two balance bought down? Bank 35,000, cash book 20,000. Cash 20,000, bank 35,000. Total 55,000. Okay. Yes. Let's hit one by one. Subscription. On April 10th, we received subscription of 1,20,000. Okay. Just don't directly go there. Hold on. Wait. I'm still telling. Then we received subscription for 24-25, that is 30,000. Then we received subscription 1,45,000. Again we received subscription 35,000. Again 10,000. Again 25,000. See, we are preparing receipts and payments account. We are not preparing income and expenditure account. So don't worry whether the subscription is for 26-27, whether the subscription is money of 24-25. Why? Because in receipts and payments, all the amount will come. Whether the money is for 24-25, whether the money is for 25-26, I don't care. For me, what is the total subscription? That will come under my receipts and payments. That's it. Correct or no? So, to subscription. To subscription. What is the amount? First is 1,20,000 plus 1,20,000 plus. Next, what we have received, Appa? We have received 30,000. Correct? Plus 1,45,000 plus we have received another 35,000. Then we have received 10,000 plus we have received 25,000. Total. Can anybody please calculate the total? Total please. It will be 3,65,000. If you want, you can prepare a note also for this. Let's see how we can prepare a working note. Number 1. Subscription received. Tell me. If you want, I can prepare a note also. Yes, let's prepare a note. Subscription first, how much? 1,20,000. Because they have not given anything in the bracket, we'll assume that subscription for 25-26, 1,20,000. Then they have told you subscription for 24-25. This will come under subscription for 24-25. We'll write separately. Just because your institute has presented like this, we'll also present it like that. 24-25. How much is that? 30,000. 30,000. Okay. Yes, sir. Next. Here subscription 1,45,000. They have not told anything, so we'll add it here. We'll add it here only. Subscription received 1,45,000. Next again subscription 35,000. They have also not told anything here, so we'll add it in 25, 26 only. Subscription received 35,000. Then they have shown subscription received for 26, 27. Correct? We'll add it in 26, 27. Subscription for 26, 27 is how much? How much we have received? 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Next, subscription again, no, nothing is told, so we'll add it in the current year. Subscription received 25,000. Total this 3,25,000. Here it will be 30,000. Here also it will be 10,000. Okay. So here instead of showing everything here only, we can just write like this. Working note number 1. Okay. Next, what are the next items? Subscription aita entrance fee hoga na next. Yes sir. 2 entrance fees. Okay. First is 13,000. Then 40,000. Correct. So only 2 items. So we'll add it here only. 13,000 plus 40,000. So that will be 53,000. 53,000. Next, life membership fees. 2 life membership fees. How much is that? 12,000, 8,000. Ashte. 12,000 plus 8,000. 20,000. Correct? Yes, sir. Next. 2 hall rent. See here, it is income. They are receiving the money. Correct or no? Hall rent is 42,000 is there. Anything else? No, sir. So 42,000. Next, hall rent, life membership is already done. Donation is there. 2 donation of building. How much? 60,000. Subscription already done. So next is interest on fixed deposit. 2 interest on fixed deposit. 18,000. Okay. So receipt side we are done. Now let's go to payment side. By insurance premium. Yes. By insurance premium. How much? First check whether anywhere else again insurance premium has come. No, only one, right? Yes. So directly we can write 15,000. Next, by printing and stationery. How much? How many times printing and stationery come? 1, 2, 3. 3 times. We'll add it here only. Why? To make separate working note for that. 10,750 plus 15,000 plus, please let me know if I missed something, plus 13,000 plus 13,000. That will be 38,750. Okay. Yes. Next, let's go for next expenses. Insurance aito, printing and stationery done. Postage. By postage and courier. How many items appa? 1430 plus 1480 plus 240 plus 850. 850. Sir, don't worry. In your cash book, we show bank column separately. We show cash column separately. But in your receipts and payment, no separate columns. Total. Okay. So don't worry about that. That is not your concern, because in receipts and payment, total. Why? Because cash and bank is shown separately in the balancing figure. Opening balance, closing balance. There we show separately, but overall expenditure will come in only one column. Clear? What is the figure, Appa? Anybody has totaled? 1430 plus 1480 plus 240 plus 850 is nothing but 4000. Okay? Yes. Printing aitu, postage aitu. Next is telephone expenses. By telephone expenses. Can you see how we are summarizing everything into one item? Even though telephone expense might have come multiple times, we are doing it in only one shot. Telephone expenses 2810 plus 2830, then plus 2960. Ashte. 2810, 2830, 2960. That will be 8600. Okay. Next. Telephone aitu. Salary and wages. By salaries and wages. Yes, sir. Salary and wages. 32,000 plus. Next page we have. Next page, careful. There is 20,000 also. There is 12,000 also. That means what? Some portion has been paid from cash. Some portion has been paid in the bank account. So we need to take both amounts. 20,000 also should be taken. 12,000 should also be taken. Plus again 32,000. Plus again 32,000. Okay. Both the amounts should be taken up. 32,000 plus 20,000 plus 12,000. That is also nothing but 32,000, 32,000, 32,000. So total 1,28,000. Next. By salaries and wages done. By postage charges already done. Telephone done. Lighting. By lighting. By lighting. By lighting. Lighting. How much is the lighting? 12,250. Plus 14,000 plus anything else? Lighting andre power up aste, power and electricity. So 26,250. So insurance premium done, printing and stationery done, postage courier done, telephone done, wages done. Rates and taxes. By rates and taxes. How much? 17,000 plus anything else? Rates and taxes, nothing. Only 17,000. So directly we can write down here only. 17,000. Okay. Next. Fixed deposit. Yes. By fixed deposit. How much? 1 lakh. Printing and stationery done, postage courier done, lighting, telephone expenses, printing stationery. Again fixed deposits. Put together we can do it here only. Correct or no? Fixed deposit. How much? 1 lakh once plus 1 lakh. So this should be 2 lakh. Two lakhs. Wages and salary, telephone, courier, lighting, as all done. All done. Can you please calculate the totals? Total please. 55,000 plus 3,65,000 plus 53 plus 20 plus 42 plus 60 plus 18. Total should give you 6,13,000. Here also it should be 6,13,000. So by closing balance will be They have given already 1,70,000 cash, bank, cash and bank. They have only given, correct or no? So bank will be 1,70,000, cash will be 5,400. Total 175, 400. 175, 400. Clear? Yes. Any doubts in this? Now, out of this, now I will give you homework. What is the homework? We have prepared receipts and payments. No, you prepare income and expenditure for this. You prepare income and expenditure for this. That is your homework. Okay? Yes. Illustration number 2. From the following particulars relating to sports point, prepare receipts and payment account for the year ended 31st March 2026. Okay. They have given you again things. So opening cash balance, opening bank balance, subscription collected, they have given sale of refreshment, entrance fee received, sale of old sports material, donations received for pavilion, rent paid, sports material purchase, purchase of refreshment, expenses for maintenance sports, salary paid, tournament expenses, furniture purchased, office expenses, closing cash in hand. Very easy. Let's do it. Receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 26. Yes, sir. To balance bought down. How much? To balance bought down. Cash 10,000. Bank 72,000. Total 82,000. Correct? Huh? So these things are done. Ticket. Subscription collected. To subscription 24, 25. How much? 5,000. 25, 26. How much? 76,000. Then 26, 27. How much? 9,000. Put together 90,000. 90,000. Okay. To sale of refreshments. How much? 20,000. Then to entrance fee received 10,000. Next, sale of old sports material. To sale of old sports material. How much? 22,000. Next, donation received for pavilion. Two donations received 1,46,000. Rent paid will come that side. Huh? We'll write down now only. Yes, sir. We can write down that also, sir. By rent paid 30,000. By purchase of sports material. How much? 48,000. Next, by purchase of refreshments 16,000. By expenses of maintenance of sports ground. How much? 20,000. By salary paid 55,000. By tournament expenses 24,000. By furniture purchased. Hello. furniture purchase, furniture sale will not come in income and expenditure. Rather, gain, profit or gain or loss on sale of furniture will come in income and expenditure account. But in receipts and payment, whether you purchase, whether you sell, the total amount will come. Why? Because receipts and payment captures actual cash movement. Correct or no? Actual cash received, actual cash paid. Ashte. So furniture purchase, how much? 15,000. By office expenses, how much? 12,000. Okay. Then they have given closing cash balance. By closing balance, cash they have already given. How much is the cash? 4,000. Okay. First calculate the totals. 82,000 plus 90,000 is 1,72,000 plus 20,000. 1,92,000. 2,02,000. 2,02,000 plus 22,000. 2,24,000. 3,24,000. 3,30,000. 3,70,000 total. 3,70,000 is the total. Here, total it. 30 plus 48, 78. 78 plus 16. 78, 88 plus 6. 94. 104. Sorry, 114. 114. 1,14,000 plus 1,19,000. 1,19,000 plus 6. 1,69,000. 1,69,000 plus 1,69,000. 1,70,000. 1,70,000. 1,80,000. 1,90,000. 1,93,000. 1,93,000 plus 27,000. 1,93,000 plus 27,000. Can you please quickly calculate? 2 lakh 3, 2 lakh 13, 2 lakh 13, 2 lakh 13, 2 lakh 13, 2 lakh 13 plus 7, 2 lakh 20,000, 2 lakh 20 plus 4,000, total 2 lakh 24,000 minus this 3 lakh 70,000 minus 2 lakh 24,000 will give you 1 lakh 76,000. That is your bank balance. This is your balancing figure. One lakh 46,000 is your bank balance. 2 lakh 24,000 minus 3 lakh 70,000 will give you 1 lakh 46,000. Total 1.5 lakh. Okay. Yes. So in this question, what was different? In this question, they have not given you bank balance. They had given you only cash balance. So what you should do? You should calculate the total and reduce all the figures. The balancing figure will be your bank balance. That is the change in this question. Okay. Okay, 1 second. It is not clear. I don't know why. Illustration number 3. Illustration number 3. From the following receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2026 of Senior Citizen Club, prepare income and expenditure account for the same period. Now they have given you receipts and payment. They want you to calculate income and expenditure account. Shall we do it? Yes, sir. Yes, let's do this. income and expenditure account for the year ended. When is the year ended? They are not given a 31st March 2026. 31st March 26. Yes. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. First, we'll note down expenses because it is very simple. So we'll write down the expenses first. Huh? Debit side, credit side. Amount, one inside column, one outside column. If any calculations are there. So let's first look at payment side. Sir, why not receipt side? I'll tell you, wait. First, let's look at payment side. Purchase of furniture, will it come in income and expenditure account? No. Hello. Purchase of furniture will not come in expenditure account. What will come in income and expenditure? Any profit or loss on sale of furniture will come to income and expenditure account. Correct? And depreciation will come in income and expenditure account. But purchase of furniture will not come in income and expenditure account. Neither sale of furniture will not come in income and expenditure account. Only the profit or sale on that furniture or whatever fixed assets you sell and any profit or loss you have made, only that part will come to income and expenditure account. This hold goods even for profit and loss account. Hello, sole proprietorship, we have discussed this already. Only profit on sale of a fixed assets or loss on sale of fixed assets will come in P&L account. Not entire sale proceeds will not come in your income and expenditure account. Neither your purchases will come in P&L account. Neither your total sale proceeds will come in P&L account. Only profit or loss will come in P&L account. In the same way, income and expenditure, not every purchase will come, not entire sale will come of fixed assets. Only if there is any profit or loss, that it will come. So here there is no, we are purchasing. So when we are purchasing, there will be no profit or no loss. Correct? Yes. So leave it. Salaries, yes sir, it is an expenses. 2 salaries. How much? 1,20,000. Okay, good. 2 telephone expenses. How much? 3,000. Yes, very good. 2 electricity charges. Very easy chapter, no? Only one adjustment, appa. If you understand that subscription received part correctly, it is very, very simple. 2 postage and stationery. How much? 11,500. Then purchase of books will come. Yes, it will come. It will come. 2 purchase of books. How much? 25,000. Okay. Entertainment expenses. Yes, it will come. 9,000. Purchase of government paper. Yes, it is an expenses. To purchase of government paper. 80,000. 2 miscellaneous expenses. 16,000. Now don't take closing balance of cash and bank. Okay. Oh, they have given certain information below also, which we forgot to take. Sorry, I didn't read the question properly. This is the mistake which we will do. Again, we'll write to salary outstanding. See, salary outstanding is also an expenses. Come below here. See, this salaries is there, no? This is already paid. This is already paid. This is an expenses for sure. This is expenses for sure. That is why we are showing it here. But there is salary outstanding of 15,000 as well. That is also an expenses. It has not been showing in receipts and payments account. Why it is not shown in receipts and payment? Because we have not yet paid. But is it income and is it our expenditure? Yes. So we have to add to salary outstanding. How much? 15,000. Next, to entertainment expense outstanding. See, this entertainment expenses is already paid, but there is something called as outstanding, which is also expenditure of current year, but not yet paid. But it is an expenditure of current year. Yes. So we have to show it in income and expenditure. To entertainment expenses outstanding. How much? 5,000. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put this inside. So outstanding expenses, we can put one shot outside. Correct or no? Yeah. 15,000, 5,000. Then bank interest receivable is the income, leave it. Subscription accrued, leave it. 50% of entrance fees capitalized, leave it. Furniture to be depreciated at 10%. Yes. Now, told you, no, depreciation will come in income and expenditure account. To depreciation. Okay, one line. You leave one line here because this is not part of outstanding expenditure. So this will be total 20,000 to depreciation. How much is the furniture appa? Purchased when? On 1st July 2025. On 1st July 2025, we have purchased the furniture. Correct? What is the amount of furniture? 50,000. What is the depreciation rate? 10%, sir. For how many months will you depreciate? April, May, June. 3 months you leave. So out of 12 months, how many months are remaining? Only 9 months. So 50,000 into 10% is 5,000. 5,000 into 9 by 12. So it will be 3750. Okay. That completes our expenditure side. That ensures we are complete with our expenditure side. Have we missed anything? I don't think we have missed anything. Okay. Yes. Now let's come to income side. First thing, subscriptions, sir. Yes, very good. Subscriptions. Now, we have received subscription of what year, appa? We have received subscription for 24-25, 25-26, 26-27. But understand, we have received subscription for 24-25, 25-26, 26-27. But out of this 3 subscription, which belongs to current year? Current year income is to. See, this is the receipt. Not whatever is received is my income. Correct or no? Which is income? The receipts which belong to current year. That means the subscription which belongs to the current year is my income. So which belongs to the current year? This one. Why? We are doing the income and expenditure for 31st March 2026. Hello. Financial year 25-26 means 1st April 25 to 31st March 26. So we are preparing here. So whatever subscription is issued for this year is our income. Okay. By subscription, how much? 2 lakhs. Yes, sir, 2 lakhs. There is one more thing. Come below. Subscription accrued. Accrued means what? We need to receive, but we have not yet received. Subscription which has to be received. I mean, it is an income for the current year, but it is not yet received. It is receivable. Subscription accrued means it is receivable. It is an income. Accrued is the word when we use, when we have actually already earned it. So income has already been accrued means income has already been earned, but only thing is we have not collected. Because we have not collected, it will not be showing here. It will not be shown here. Why? Because here what are the items that will be shown? Actual receipt. But we have not received some amount, but it is income for the current year. How much is that? See here. Subscription accrued. Accrued means what? It is an income for the current year, but we have not received it yet. So if you have not received it yet, it is not shown here in the receipts and payment account. But is it an income? Yes, sir. So should we add it? Yes. Accrued. Sorry, we can call it as subscription receivable just to not confuse you. Subscription Receivable, how much? 14,000. Total 2,14,000. Okay. Yes, very good. Next. Donation is there? Yes, sir. Donation. By donation, how much? 20,000. Any other adjustment for donation? No adjustment, sir. Okay, great. Write it as it is, 20,000. By hall rent. Hall rent, how much? 33,000. Any adjustment? No adjustment required. Okay, very good. By interest on deposits. How much you have received? 14,500. Come again below. Bank interest receivable. That means what? See, we have received 14,500. See here. Bank interest, how much we have received? 14,500. But if you come here, they have written very clearly, we have a receivable, bank interest receivable of 4,500. That means we have already earned the income, but it is not yet received. Because it is not yet received, it is not included here. But is it an income for the current year? Yes, it is an income for the current year. So should it be included in income and expenditure account? Yes. Plus interest receivable. How much? 4,500. Total 19,000. Sorry. 19,000. Okay. Next. By entrance. By entrance fees. How much? 10,000. But there is a condition given below. What is the condition? Sir, the condition is, look here, 50% of the entrance fee needs to be capitalized. That means what? Out of the total entrance fee, 50% needs to be transferred to capital account. That means it is a capital receipt. Capitalized means it is considered as capital receipts. So 50% needs to be treated as capital receipts. 50% can be treated as revenue receipts. Clear? So 50% as capital, 50% as revenue. So only 5,000 will be treated as your income. Only 5,000 will be treated as your income. Remaining will be in your capital balance sheet account. There will be a fund created, entrance fund, or you can add it to your capital account. Entrance fee fund, 5,000. We will show there. Remaining. Clear? Everyone? Then, anything else? Any adjustment? Just a second. Oh, wait, guys. One mistake. This one. This is mistake. Please cancel this. It is a mistake from my end. See, I read this as purchase of government papers. I thought they were stamp papers. They were stamp papers. It is not a stamp paper. It is 8% government paper. Purchase of 8% government paper. Purchase of 8% government paper means we are purchasing government bonds. I didn't read this 8%. I missed it. It was an oversight. Sorry to create the confusion. Purchase of 8% government paper means I am purchasing the government bond for 8%. So government bonds of 8% means when I purchase such bonds, government bonds of 8%, I will get a return. I will get an interest income of 8%. If I say Fixed deposit will give you 6%. That means what? Whatever money you put in the fixed deposits, on that you will earn an income of 6%. Here they're telling you 8% government papers. That means what? Whatever money you put in the government paper, on that you will get 8% return. 8% is your income. That is your interest income. Interest from investment. Okay. So purchase of 8% government paper means I am investing in government bond, which will give me 8% return. When did I invest? On 1/7/2025. This is not an expenses, rather this is my investment. Rather this is my investment. That is why you should not include it in expenditure. It will be shown as a capital item, balance sheet item, correct or no? In balance sheet we'll show it as investments. But whatever income is earned on that investment, whatever income is earned on that investment will come in your income and expenditure account. Now, how much is the value? 8%. 8% on what? 80,000. So, should we not get the interest income from the government? Yes. So, by interest on investments receivable from government. So how much is it? 80,000 into 8% into 9/12. Sir, why 9/12? Investment was done on 1 July. So from the day you have taken, from that day they will give you return. No? Why they will give you fully a return? They will give you return only from the day you have purchased it. Correct or no? So that will be 80,000 into 8% into 9/12. Can you please calculate? 80,000 into 8% into 9/12. 4,800 is what I am getting. 4,800. Guys, my mistake. I'll quickly revise again. Purchase of 8% government bonds is an investment. It will not come in income and expenditure account. Rather, it is a asset. Asset is shown in balance sheet, but whatever income is earned on that will come in income and expenditure account. 8% government paper means government bonds. 8% government bonds. 8% government bond means if you invest 100 rupees, they will pay you interest on this 100 rupees at 8% per annum. 8% per annum. So I have invested 80,000 rupees. So 8% on this for 9 months. Why 9 months? Because I have invested on 1st July 2025. Sir, but this is not included in receipt and payment. No, the interest, whatever you calculated 4,800, it is not shown in receipts and payments account. Yes, it is not shown in receipts and payment account because you have not yet received. You have not yet received. It is receivable. That is why it is not shown receipts and payments account. So you need to calculate this. This is one of the good question given by the institute because they didn't give any information about this adjustment. See here, in this they didn't give you any information about this adjustment. Even I didn't read it carefully. Even I made a mistake. So you are bound to make a mistake. So be careful. Go slow. So see here, they have not given any information about this 8% bond. They have put it here only. Cleverly, they have put it here. If you read it fastly, you might commit a mistake like what I have committed. Let me be honest. I did a mistake. So there is a chance that you will also do mistake. So what mistake I did? I read purchase of government papers. I thought it is purchase of stamp papers. I forgot to read this 8%. I forgot to read this 8%. So sometimes when we try to read fastly, we may tend to misread or have a oversight and lose that important point. Okay, so slowly. So the mistake is you should consider this, and this is a very clever question because they didn't give you any information about that 8% bond here. So when they have not given any information, usually student what they do, they also tend to skip it because they don't know what exactly has to be done. Correct? So be careful. If they are given anything like this, please calculate the interest income on that and show it as interest income in your income and expenditure account. Okay? Yes? Okay. So please total this 3,000, 16,000, 11,500. Then Please calculate the answer. I'll do it. 1,20,000 plus 3,000 is 1,23,000 plus 16,000 is 1,29,000 1,39,000 plus 11,500. Sorry, 11,500 plus 25,000 plus 9,000 plus 16,000 plus 20,000 plus 3,750. So this side total is getting to be 224,250. Now let's calculate this side total. 2,14,000 2,14,000 plus 20,000 plus 31,000 plus 19,000 plus 5,000, 2,84,000 5,000 plus 4,800. Have we missed something? One second. Oh, sorry, this is 33,000. My mistake. This is 33,000. 2,000. Another 2,000 we have to add. So it will be 295,800. So here also it should be 295,800. But what is the amount we are getting? 224,250. Correct? Minus 224,250. So your surplus or deficit is surplus is 69,550. This is the balancing figure. This is the balancing figure. Yes, this is the balancing figure. Okay. Yes. Sir, institute answer is different, sir. Institute answer is 96,550. Just like how I can make a mistake. I made a mistake of that investment. Like that, institute has also done one mistake. What is that mistake? What is the mistake which institute has done? Anybody? Institute has done a mistake of not taking this at all. They have forgotten to take this. They have forgotten to take this. And neither they have given any explanation on that. Neither they have given any explanation on that in the working note. So they have missed taking this. They have missed taking purchase of books. So institute also have done one mistake. I did my mistake and I corrected it. But institute has not corrected it. That is why my answer and institute answer is having a difference of exactly 25,000. How much is the difference between my answer and institute answer? Can we find out? Have you missed something? Minus 69,550. 27,000. Institute has left another 2,000 is the gap between us and institute. What is that? 1 lakh 20 accounted, 15 accounted, 3,000 done, 16,000 done, 11,500 done. Institute has left this 25,000. We have done 9,000. 9,000 is done, 5,000 is done, and 16,000 is done. 3,750 is done. I don't know where we are missing. Has we done any mistake in total calculation? Let me check again. 1 lakh 20,000. Any totaling error? Please check. 11,500. 25. Okay, 25,000. 9,000. 16,000. 20,000. 3,750. No, I have not done any mistake. 135,000 plus 3,000 plus 16,000, 1,500, 14,000, 16,000, 3,750 minus 290, 295,800. What is that which we are missing? Let's see what we have missed actually. 1,20,000 is there. 3,000. Okay, 15 plus 5 we have done 20,000. 3,000. 16,000. 11,500 is there. 9,000 is there. 16,000 is there. 20,000. 3,750. Then how we are getting a difference of 27,000? How much is the purchases? It is 25,000 only. What we are actually missing? Can you please recalculate my figures again? 20,000. 20,000 plus 15,000 plus 3,000 plus 16,000 plus 11,500. 11,500. Okay. Plus 9,000. Sure. Plus 9,000 plus 5,000. 16,000. No? 16,000. 3,750. 199,250 plus 25. 290. 295,800. Oh, sorry guys, this is wrong. This is 71,550. Sorry, my mistake. This was the mistake. 71,550 is the answer. So my answer is 71,550. Your institute answer is 96,550. The difference is 25,000. Purchase of books which is not taken by institute. So it is a mistake done by institute. Okay. Yes. Now let's go for illustration number 4. Illustration number 4. From the following receipts and prepare income and expenditure account. Let's do it quickly. Yes. Let's first prepare the income and expenditure. By salary, yes, it is shown as to salary. Then by rent will be shown as rent. Electricity 35,000. Electricity 35,000. No adjustments. By taxes, straight away by taxes, no adjustment required. Printing and stationery 13,800. No adjustment required. Sundry expenses, no adjustment required. Then by books purchased, they have held it here also. Books purchased. Maybe they are taking the books purchased into your capital account. I mean, they are showing it in the balance sheet. They are showing it in the balance sheet. Guys, please note it down. Note. Books purchased but not sold is shown in balance sheet, and that item should not be considered for income and expenditure account. See, 1,75,000 is a huge amount. So they might have not sold it, neither they might have distributed it for free. So we are assuming that these books are kept in the library. So it will be shown in the balance sheet. That is why they are not claiming it as expenses. By fixed deposit with the bank, this is not an expense item. This is again a balance sheet item. Leave it. So we have completed the expense side. Now let's come back to income side. To subscription 8,25,000. 8,25,000. No adjustment. To entrance fees 12,500. Donations will come in the balance sheet. Why? Because it is specific donation. Donation for building. It is specific. By rent on hall 17,500. 17,500. Sale of investments. See, again, sale of investment will not come directly. Any profit on sale of investment will come. Because we don't have any information about price at which we have purchased, let's assume there is no profit or no loss, and let's not take this item to income and expenditure. See, whenever there is a sale of investment, there are chances that there is profit or loss. But here, there is no such information given. So let's assume there is no profit or no loss. So let's not take this item. But here, fixed deposits is there. But again, they have not given any interest of fixed deposits. So leave it aside. So if you total this and find out, you will get the surplus. Clear? Two things you have learned. If sale of investment is given, they should give you cost of investment also. If they have given you cost of investment and if they have shown sale of investment in receipts and payments, the difference between cost of investment and sale of investment will be either profit or loss. That profit and loss will come to income and expenditure account. Second item, this note is very, very important. Please mark it down. That is why in the previous sum also, they have not taken this. They have not taken this purchase of books. So they have not taken this item. If we also don't take this item, then our answers will also come to 96,550. 96,550. So institute is assuming that whatever books are purchased, they are not for selling, they are keeping it in a library. So if you keep it in library, it will be shown in the balance sheet, but it will not be taken to income and expenditure. So it should not be considered in income and expenditure. So book purchased but not sold is shown in the balance sheet, and that item should not be considered for income and expenditure account. Clear? Yes? Okay. Illustration number 5. Following is the receipts and payment account for Patel Entertainment Club for the year ending 31st March 2026. They have given you additional information. They want you to prepare income and expenditure account. Okay, let's take this as homework. Yes. I will quickly discuss the adjustments. The club has 150 members, each paying annual subscription of 750. Subscription outstanding as on 31st March 2026 is 20,000. Telephone bill outstanding for the year 25-26 is 2,000. Locker rent is given. Salary outstanding is given. Opening stock is given. All other items are given. They have asked you to depreciation to be charged on furniture and building respectively. 10% on furniture, 5% on the building. Prepare income and expenditure for the year ended 31st March 2026. Let's prepare it only. Why to take it as homework when we can finish it off? Correct or no? Yes. 6th and 7th I will give you as homework. Okay? Yes. Let's prepare it here only. Income and expenditure. Quickly we'll prepare. Okay? 10 minutes we'll finish it off. We still have 5 minutes left in the class, huh? Yes. So 10 minutes we'll finish the things only. First we'll look at expenses. Expenses are easy, no? First we'll take care of expenses. 2 salaries. 2 salaries. How much? Sir, 44,000, sir. Yes, very good. 44,000. Plus, is there any outstanding? Salary outstanding for the year ended 25-26. Point number 4. Salary outstanding. Outstanding salary. How much? 4,000. So total salary 48,000. Okay, good. Next item. Electricity. Yes. 2 electricity. How much? 21,000. Any outstanding of electricity? Any outstanding of electricity? Please check. No outstanding. Directly write down 21,000. Okay. Next. Restaurant expenses. We'll do it. Restaurant will do it as one thing. Later we'll do it. Okay. Let's first finish off other things. Restaurant we can directly show the income or expenditure in one side. Okay. Let's leave it. We have remember one small summary we can prepare. Yes, we'll do that. Leave it apart. Next, telephone. 2 telephone. How much appa? 35,000. Correct? Here 35,000. Telephone bill outstanding. Outstanding is there? Yes, sir. Outstanding telephone bill. That is also expenses, no? This is receipts and payment. This will only include paid. Which is not paid is not included here. So that is here. But that is also expenses. So we should show that also in the expenses. So add telephone expenses. How much is it? 2,000. 2,000. Telephone expenses 2,000. Total 37,000. Very good. Next. To subscription for periodicals. To subscription for periodicals. Subscription for periodicals. What is subscription for periodicals? It is nothing but your newspaper, magazine, etc. Newspaper and magazine, etc. These are not those books. In the previous question we saw books, no, they are for library. These are every day, every month books, magazines. That means every month it gets updated. Okay, that is called as subscription for periodicals. You subscribe newspapers, you subscribe magazines, correct? Those are the things. Next. So this is done. This is not yet done. This is done. This is done. Printing and stationery. 2 printing and stationery. Here, remember, let's prepare working note for this. Why working note, sir? Printing and stationery. What is the opening balance of printing and stationery? Because look at the question carefully. They have given you opening stock of printing stationery. They have given you closing stock of printing and stationery. And they have given you payment made for printing and stationery. That means what? They are giving you information of opening stock plus purchases plus closing stock. That means what? They want to find out how much you have actually consumed. Not entire amount which is paid for printing and stationery is your expenses. Why? Because there is opening stock also, there is additional purchase also, there is closing stock also. They want you to find out how much is consumed and put that as expenditure. So what is opening stock? Opening stock of printing and stationery 2,000. Yes. Opening stock 2,000 plus purchases. How much is amount purchased? 13,000. 13,000 minus closing stock. How much is the closing stock? 3,000. Sir, in other words, understand what is goods consumed. Sir, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇತ್ತು. 2,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ದುಡ್ಡಿತ್ತು. 13,000 ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. You already have 2,000 in your pocket. How much? 2,000 in your pocket. Another 13,000 is paid by your father. How much is remaining? 2,000 plus 13,000. 15,000 I am having, sir. Good, very good. Now out of 15,000, you spent 3,000. I mean, okay, not spent exactly. So 2,000 you had, 3,000, 13,000 your father came. So how much you are having total? 15,000 I am having, sir. So what you did, out of this 15,000, 3,000 you put it in your piggy bank. Okay, your piggy bank. You want it to be your secret fund. Sometimes if something goes wrong, you want to use that fund. Okay, so out of this 13 plus 2, 15,000, 3,000 you put it in the piggy bank. Yes, sir. Piggy bank, I put 3,000. Rest of the money, you and your girlfriend went on a party, or you or your friends went on a party, whatever it is. You went, you spent, you enjoyed it. Now, my question to you, how much money did you spend? You had 2,000 rupees, your father gave you 13,000 rupees. Total, you had 15,000 rupees. Out of 15,000 rupees, you put 3,000 in the piggy bank. How much? 3,000 in the piggy bank. Remaining, how much money you had? Sir, I had 12,000 rupees. Correct? Huh? You went, you partied. So, how much money did you spend? Sir, I spent 12,000 rupees. That is what is the concept of consumption. That is the concept of consumption. You already had 2,000 worth of goods, printing and stationery with you. You purchased additional 13,000 worth of printing and stationery. Out of that, 3,000 is still remaining with you. So 2,000 I had, 13,000 father gave, 3,000 put it in the piggy bank, rest I went out and enjoyed. So how much is left with me? 3,000. How much I got total? I got 2 plus 13, 15,000. Out of that, how much is left? 3,000. Remaining, what happened? Spent. So the remaining is nothing but spent. So 12,000 is consumed. Okay. So printing and stationery, 12,000. Clear? Next. Sports expenses. 2 sports expenses. How much? 50,000. 50,000. Okay. Membership subscription. See here. See the sport expenses. Understand here very carefully. Sports expenses. How much I am having? 50,000. How much I have received donation in particular to sports? I have received 25,000. That means out of 50,000, 25,000 is received as a specific donation. So this in this 50,000, 25,000 is received as a donation. So this 20, out of 50,000, 25,000 will get adjusted against specific donation. So what is remaining? 25,000. Only that will go as a expenses. So sports expense is 50,000. Out of this donation, how much? 25,000. That get adjusted against this donation. What is remaining will only go to your income and expenditure account. Sir, what if I have received the donation as 50,000? Then no expenses. Why? 50,000 you had received, 50,000 you spent. Sir, what if I have received 70,000 and I have spent only 50,000? 50,000 will get reduced out of 70,000. Remaining 20,000 will be shown in balance sheet as sports fund. Hello, everybody is getting a sir. If your sports fund is 20,000 and your expenses are 25,000, here out of this 25,000, 20,000 will get adjusted against sports fund. 5,000 will go to income and expenditure as expenses. Sir, what if I am having sports fund of 25,000 but I am spending only 20,000? Then what happens? This 20,000 will get adjusted to sports fund and the remaining 5,000 will be in your balance sheet only as sports fund. Sir, will anything go to income and expenditure account? Nothing will go. Nothing will go. Sir, what if 20,000 I have received sports fund, 20,000 I have spent? Done. No income, no expenses. Whatever has been received is spent. So in income and expenditure, nothing will come. Clear? Everybody is understanding? Okay. Next. What is next? 1 second. Did we have any opening balance of sports fund? Oh, here. Sorry, guys. I missed. Plus, wait. We have opening balance as well, guys. We have opening balance as well. Minus opening balance of sports fund. How much is that? 15,000. 15,000. Now you do, sir. 10,000. 10,000 is your expenditure. 10,000 is your expenditure. Clear? See, out of 50,000, 25,000 I have received donation in the current year. 15,000 was already there in the opening balance. I need to adjust it. Clear? Okay. So be careful, slowly. Next, secretary honorarium. Any adjustment with respect to secretary honorarium? Nothing. To secretary honorarium. How much? 30,000. Okay, I'll finish it. 5 minutes, 5 more minutes. Let's complete it. Investment in 8% securities, that will come on the income side. Leave it. Any other information? Telephone bill, locker rent, 4,050 outstanding. Locker rent, 4,050 outstanding. That is our income. Correct? Locker rent is received on the receipt side. See, locker rent we are receiving on the receipt side. That means this locker rent is not an expenses, it is a income item. Nothing else on the expense side. Okay? Sir, no additions. How much is the depreciation? Check once any additions has been done in the furniture, please. Any sale of furniture? Sale of furniture is there, no? Sale of furniture is there. How much? 8,000. Sir, sale of furniture is 10,000, sir. Sale of furniture is 10,000. Correct, sir. But what is the book value of that furniture? 8,000. So, how much in books? How much is the furniture value? 8,000 only. Sir, that means remaining what, sir? Remaining is our profit. 2,000 rupees is profit. So, how much we have to reduce from our furniture book value? Only 8,000. So, what will remain? 8,000 minus 35, 1,15,000. On this 10%. So, depreciation on this 10,000, 10% means how much it will be? 11,500. On building, what is the amount of building? 6,50,000. Correct? 6,50,000. Anything, any adjustment in the building? No adjustment. So 6,50,000 into 5%. 32,500. That's it. That is your expenses. Let's come to income. Okay? By subscriptions. By subscription. How much we have received in the current year? Only take 25, 26. Only this amount. This and this you don't leave it. Why? It doesn't belong to current year. How much? 1 lakh. Plus, is there any outstanding? See, out of this all points, what are the points which we have covered? This point is covered. This is covered. This is covered. Only this and this is remaining. See here. How many members are there, Appa? 150 members. Okay? Here, we'll do it here only. Working note number 2 will do. Working note number 2. How many members? 150 members. Correct? Yes, sir. Correct. 150 members. Each member will pay how much subscription fee? 750. So, what is the total? Please calculate. 150 star 750. 1,12,500. 1,12,500. Correct? Correct, sir. How much you have actually received with respect to 25, 26? How much you have received? I have received 1 lakh. That means another 12,500 is receivable. Another 12,500 is receivable. So that also needs to be added. Add outstanding subscription 12,500. Total 1,12,500. Now, some students will question me, sir, why we are doing that? We already have the details here, no sir. Subscription outstanding is 20,000. We could have directly added 20,000. Sir, correct. We could have directly added. But look at the information. They have given this particular information, no? This particular information. This is how this is how they distract and confuse you. Understand, this subscription outstanding of 20,000 might include 24-25 balance also. Correct or no? That might include 24-25 balance also. That might include 23-24 balance also. That might include 20-21 balance also. 21-22 balance also, 22-23 balance also. We don't know, correct? It might have included. That is why what we did, to ensure that we are taking the correct amount, we did this 150 into 750. Our answer was 1,12,500, out of which we have received 1 lakh here. Correct or no? So what is remaining to be received? 12,500. That means out of 20,000, 12,500 is receivable for 25-26. So remaining 7,500 might be for 21-22, 22-23, 23-24, 24-25, 24-25. We don't know. Out of this years, any year it can be. Out of 20,000, 12,500 belongs to 25-26. Remaining 7,500 belongs to any year which we don't know. Suppose in this case, instead of 12,500, it would have come as 20,000 only. Then whatever outstanding is there, that complete outstanding belongs to current year. But in our case, that is not the case. Only 12,500 belongs to the current year, because we did the calculation. 150 members into 750 rupees will give you 1,12,500. So it will be 12,500. Clear? So by subscription will be only 12,000. Outstanding subscription will be only 12,500. Next, what else? By sale of furniture will come later. By sale of periodicals. By sale of periodicals. See, sale of periodical means we will give to Gujri, no? Raddi. That one. How much? 3,200. Okay. Next. By higher ground used for marriage. By higher ground used for marriage. How much? 48,750. Okay. Next we'll take donation of for sports fund will not come. Locker rent will come. By locker rent. But there is an adjustment. Adjustment is there? Yes, sir. Adjustment is there. Yes. What is the adjustment? We'll see. How much is received? Locker rent. Sir, we have received 17,050. Okay. Minus. Out of this 17,050, 4,050 belongs to 24-25. Correct or no? So that much will reduce opening receivable. How much? 4,050 plus this is actually amount received. Correct or no? Locker rent actually received, but we have some receivable also for current year. That is also my income, which is not shown here. This 17,050 includes only money which has been received. Out of this received, 4,050 belongs to last year. So we will take that out. 2,500 which has to be received is not here. So we need to add that. Add locker rent receivable. How much? 2,500. Net 15,500. Okay. Next we'll come to furniture. Sir, see here. By gain on sale of furniture. See, what was the book value of the furniture? Sir, book value was 8,000. What is the sale price? 10,000. Did we make profit or loss? We made a profit. Why? Because our selling price is higher than our book value. So it is a profit. If selling price is greater than book value, it is profit. If selling price is lower than book value, it is loss. Clear? Yes. 2,000. Then what else? Locker rent. Now restaurant will come. By restaurant. Ignore my handwriting. Sales is how much? 1 lakh. Sales is how much? 1 lakh. Expenses. Restaurant expenses. 70,000. Yes. What is remaining? 30,000. 30,000. That's it. Next, sir, you will ask me a question. Sir, we have investment in government securities 8%. We have an investment of 8% in government securities. Should we not calculate the interest? Answer is, you should have calculated, but we have invested it on the last day. We have invested it on the last day. So there will be no interest income. Clear? Yes, that's it, appa. That is it. So you calculate the totals, find out the deficit or surplus. Now illustration number 6 and illustration number 7 is for your homework. Illustration number 6, illustration number 7 is for your homework. Try it. Of course, I will solve it, but you also try it. Illustration number 6, illustration number 7, and illustration 1 is also given as homework. Correct or no? Illustration number 1, I had asked you to do it as a homework. Income and expenditure, I have asked you to prepare. Okay? Yes, that's it for today. Thank you. Take care and bye-bye.